Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Pixel Classroom podcast. Actually, special live stream right now. Here, this will not be available anything to live stream. So, if you're watching right now off of the YouTube main channel and of course LinkedIn live stream, this is only straight for this too because this is not my usual episode. But I wanted to introduce you to my new microphone, which just worked out, which is the Fifine AM8 microphone. And of course, I am your host, Ryan Reed of the Pixel Classroom podcast. So we are doing right here. So, as many people know, earlier this spring, it's hard to believe it's almost October next Wednesday. I, of course, had to get rid of most of my equipment for various reasons, outdated and so forth, and change of things. So I had to get rid of my entire podcast system. Believe it or not, about 2 weeks ago, I came across somebody who was an audio person in a very nearby town. You can hear that as I do my voice here, so I'll be doing. And they were number one getting rid of an ACO 48 microphone arm for very cheap. They usually retail for about $39, $40 for about $20 off a marketplace. And then I was able to get actually a huge gift card for audio equipment off of Best Buy, and I picked up this brand new microphone, as you can hear from me too. It's pretty amazing here. But this, as I turn the camera to this, this is the Fifine 8M microphone. It is actually a USB, both regular USB adapter with USB-C and an XLR dynamic microphone. I'm going to show you people up to this what this looks like too here for the original piece. I got this. I really like this. This microphone really worked well. Big shout out to Tom Buck on his on Tom Talks, that Tom Buck here for his YouTube piece on that too, because that really got me onto this. I looked at several other reviews. There were some other microphones that were coming my way that people were had been parts up, including the Rodecaster Pod mic, but I had no mixer system. Sadly, that is on the wish list. I do not see that happening until 2026. But a lot of my things had changed hugely, especially with my current computer here on my microphone. So I went and found this guy after a lot of reviews. And this is a really good microphone. It has a 6.5 USB-C to USB-A cable. Actually, has an adapter here for those watching this too. And it does have the XLR on too. If you notice on my little piece here, I have right now have the USB. But if I turn this around carefully, I'll unscrew it carefully. You will also hear a little bit of a difference on things too here. That's tightened. As you can see, my voice is going away, but it does have, if I go back to my full screen here, and I'll stop sharing so people can see this on the live stream, it does have the XLR and it has the USB-C adapter here. And of course, for my headphones, which I've kept here, are really good too. So it has a pretty good thing. Now, the truth is, this does have a lot of pros and cons to it. So that's what I want to talk about the pros on this first, too, about this microphone, so people can actually do that. And I've left the little link on there for people to do this too. Like I said, this will be straight onto the live stream. This is exclusive, so people watching it. Also, people are thinking of a microphone. As you can hear, it's pretty good. If I turn to the side here, it's pretty good. If I turn right here, this is a direct area too here. It has a little bit here too. So the pros in this is a very good microphone for a dynamic mic that is both USB um, with an adapter USB-C to USB-A, and the fact that it has the XLR for later upgrade. This is really good for your price. You don't have to be going here, and then the arm I'm using can hold up a Shure mic MS7MB or 7MA. A lot of other microphones do it. It can also hold up a pretty good weight, and I'll talk about the microphone arm a little bit with the AKA. But this is really good microphone. It has good hearing, and as you can see, I can adjust my volume to change my gain. As you can see, a little bit more dynamic. And this is me one hand foot from the thing. This is me from this far away too. And this is from me way over here. This picks up a lot of good piece. It has got a lot of voices. As you can see, you can hear me very well here. So if I was doing a recording with thing, if I was with a guest, this would be good. Of course, if I put it over here and adjust my arm just from the side, it's picking up a good range of the sound. I'll change this a little bit. I'm still messing around here. And of course, I can change my volume right here too. This is very good. Another cool thing is the color on this. This thing, first of all, it can mute. Watch me. I'll just go ahead and mute it. Can't hear me. Tap of the button. And then right at the top here by the headphone volume, it changes color. So I've got it on the kind of a blue color right now. If I change it, I tap it again, it turns to this nice purple pinkish color, which is actually what I'm going to use for the podcast. But as you can see, it does have a lot of settings here. I got white, I got blue, I got this is a nice little mixture color here on my FD because I don't have that HD color. There it's on red, orange. yellow again, green. It's got a nice LED, and I really like this. So for people who do gaming or so forth, this is really good. So forth. There we go. Get back to my color. Oops, I almost had it. There we go. I'll just do it on street on strobe color right here. So this is a really good microphone. I really like it. It's adaptable. It's very affordable. And the fact that I got the price on it that I did, like I said, I got mine through Best Buy through gift card and coupon and a percentage. So I saved myself $30 on this mic. Yeah, that's really, really good. And on the microphone arm, which if I turn up a little bit here, you can see right there. This is an echo thing, and I'll go ahead and share the screen about this. This is actually a really, this is another really good piece on this too. So I'm going to go ahead and let me share that really quick here. I'm not quite here, but this is the microphone arm thing by Akato. So this is the AK-48 mic arm, as you can see here too on the live stream. And I'll go ahead and change my review so you can see that. There we go. That's a little bit better. This has got a really nice part with this arm here. It has a very high end. It's actually got the very end for you, so you can telescope it right here perfectly with your headphones a piece. Now, before the video, I actually had my headsets into this too, but it was causing some background noise. I'm going to talk about that in the cons a little bit about this microphone, but it can do a lot of good pieces. It's very flexible. It's very adjustable. It currently retails at $38.99, but if you're at the website, it's 35. The person I got this for, 20 bucks. Fantastic steel. This stand does really go. It's thickened. I can adjust the little pieces here. Let me stop sharing so people on the live stream can see. I can adjust this right here. I can hit this little part here on the yoke stand, and this can move it up higher or lower. It's very telearm. If I want to do this part of the arm, I can do this, and this can raise it up. This can raise it down. It's a really nice microphone stand. This is really, really good. I mean, I really like this thing too. So it's amazing. So what are the cons for this year? Well, let's talk about the cons. So number one, you did hear a little bit of my moving the mic thing here. Here's another thing. This is what this is called. A lot of people like to call the tap dance. So versus if I'm over here, you can hear that, but I tap loud versus if I'm tapping my lamp, you don't pick that up. So close by, it does here. And of course, the original mic stand here, as you can see, it's really nice. I felt it's actually a really good spec too. I might use this in the future here. You know, if it was on here and I was tapping it, you would not hear it as much. It doesn't have the pop filter is built in. It does not really have too much of a shock mic, but as you can see, it is picking up a bit of that sound. So it does have that issue. It's not perfect, mind you, but it's really good. The arm is also very nice, but you have to adjust it a bit. It's a really, like I said, it will take quite a lot of weight. If I was having a Shure mic or a Podcaster Rode on this, or a Unit B2 mic, which are very heavy mics, they're great for podcasts. This would handle it really good. In fact, here the adjustable yoke here for the piece, as you can see, you can hear that little piece as it's doing is on the recording. It does pick that up. However, and of course, if I muted it, the mute button is a really nice feature. Unless you really tap this hard, if you hit it right, you hit it right, you don't even hear that. So that actually helps really good. So this is a really good thing to mute if you want to, if you're doing off the little areas to it. It works really well. But you can see my voice here is like here I am talking directly to the mic. Here I am talking to the right hand side of it. Here's the left. Here is me standing about a foot away. Here's two hands about 6 feet away. You can still hear me, but I have a naturally loud voice. But if I was talking like this and I adjusted the microphone like this, as you can see, it picks up pretty good. And this arm is really nice. I can put up into my camera. Now, keep in mind, at one point, I would like to get my live stream with a little bit of a video feed and everything. We're nowhere near that. Sorry, folks. Only can do that too. But I like the fact that the yoke is actually not too bad, but this does not tighten too much. So, I mean, right here, if I'm tightening it a little bit to the right, it's keeping it here. It doesn't move as much as the earlier models of the AM8 had. This is a much better yoke. That's why I got it. And also, I wanted something that wasn't black. I wanted something a little bit more color to it and everything. I mean, there's black, there's gray, and there's white. I like it. I mean, eventually I might replace this pop filter with something better or do something else too. Um, Not to say anything else here, but I really do kind of like the fact that this has some color to it. I like the fact it's dynamic, and the white model is definitely a little bit sturdier. The gray model I have read and seen other podcasters all sturdy. The regular, metal color microphone dynamic black, light black, whatever color it is. Trust me, folks, being biased here. I'm just giving the colors up here. The microphone is a little looser, but they're more current. This microphone's been about almost 2 years. It's really come along. The white one, I think, just came out about a year ago, not quite a year ago. I think it was around October of 2024. It's now September 25th as I do this live stream. But it's got a lot of things. But I really do like it. The gain is nice. I can't wait to get the XLR on this when I later have a system for it for the mixer. But for restarting my recordings, my voiceover work for reviews later on, which I'm hoping to pick up in late October, as well as my upcoming podcast episodes. I got one I'll be recording actually in about a week, not for a guest. It's a different podcast episode. But this really makes the difference. This makes much better than my old, 2024 iMac right here, which I'm using for the live stream. Eventually got to update the computer. It's just getting there. But yeah, this works really good. It's a very good system. I mean, for a 220 for 2019 model for iMac, and this works pretty good. I mean, for something that's over 6 years old, it's kind of like why I use the products for Apple and stuff. Definitely would work better here for the piece. What's so nice about the USB-C, if you have an Android phone or an iPhone or something, current model, you have that USB-C, you can actually plug this microphone into here. You could do a regular live stream with that without having a mixer, without a Foresight, Scarlett, or a Rodecaster or anything on this. And this microphone would pick up perfectly here. I would probably use the stand for this because I don't feel like jumping around here. But if I was doing live feed right now, I could directly plug this microphone USB-C adapter into the bottom of my iPhone, and we'd be flying. I mean, it's really good and so forth. And see, I just put my phone down. You hear a little bit of the echo, but it's not bad. It's a great microphone for the piece. I mean, it used to be I was going for the higher end microphones. I have used Shure. I've had the podcast micer, which I did too. I'm looking to get into the next microphone because I eventually want to have two again. And I'll probably go to the Pod Mic by Roadcast and everything else. But right now, I am really, really happy with this microphone. I've been just playing with it for 24 hours. I just got the arm today. This sounds good. I'm pretty sure you guys are enjoying it. This is a good microphone. So thank you so much for doing that. I am going to have this on both YouTube channels on this too here. Very good here. But if you're thinking of looking for a mic at a good, affordable budget price, go ahead and pick up this mic. It is really good. It has the adapter for later on that mixer, but it works fine with the USB-C or CA adapter. And it's great. I mean, if you're a gamer, you got the color codes and everything else. You just want a little something else happening. This works really good. So, folks, this is a good microphone. This was such a budget mic. This was a great find. This is working out great for what I want to. It's a fantastic investment as a CTE teacher. There's my investment right now, especially with these headphones, which work perfectly, which are in good shape. So I want to thank everybody who joining me today here for this special live stream of the new dynamic mic with the AM8 Fifine microphone dynamic in here. This is great. Thank you all again for everything and for your support, especially for the last 2 years. It's been hugely appreciated. I'm not going to tear up here. This is just live stream. This is not going on the podcast, but thank you for all the support, everything else. And if you're thinking of checking out, check it out. On that note, guys, I'm out of here.